Okay, we had a question regarding this position, working from the butterfly guard with an overhook, but we are not utilizing an arm wrap. We're utilizing our own thigh to control the overhook. And what this does is this gives you the option to always get up. The challenge is it's very hard to do it when you're square to your opponent. When you're square to your opponent, you're very linear, and it allows him to drive himself into me to pass my guard. Because there's nothing stopping. There's no angle that blocks him from moving to the outside. You always want to make sure you move to the outside. So as your overhook goes in, you slide your hip out. Now I'm just holding here. And again, I can work to bring him forward, but if I feel him move back, I just anchor off this, and it's a technical stand-up to drive him forward, go after his neck. But you notice I'm very loose with his arm. There's no control. And the question is how to take the back if he pulls the arm out. You notice his arm goes right there. It crosses my center line. Just make sure you put a little tension on the shoulder and you keep that angle. And of course, I do not want the arm to come all the way out before I react, because then he lifts his head up and we're back to square one. So if I'm holding here, if I feel that arm start to extract, and then because we have the butterfly hooks, I need to make sure his hip is at least the same line or lower than mine. So I'm going to extend the near side hook to cut his hip down. Now I can turn the corner and come up and attack his back. But it's very important to make sure to protect yourself every time you enter into an overhook, even an underhook. It's a good idea as your arm goes over, your hip goes to the outside. This keeps your elbow and knee connected, and it gives you some sensitivity because I'm leaning on his shoulder. He cannot pull his arm straight up. He has to go inside. There's the switch. And then you come up? You can come up, take the hook out, but you're kind of jammed up in here. And if he lifts his hips up, he's ahead of me. So as soon as you get to the outside, extend that hook. Now just turn the corner and you're on his back.